All right. I'm not really a huge fan of some of these SWU changes. How to visualize this stuff. I have to scroll to be able to see my whole deck. Guys. Or at least they fixed the QR codes. For a while, the QR codes were like really blurry, and it was impossible to see. Like my phone could not scan the codes because they were too blurry. So it looks like they fixed that. Yo, what's up, Fetchin? How do you? Is your name pronounced Fetchin? I never know how to pronounce your username. I'm just gonna do kind of a little bit of a wrap on Ray TT for set 3. I think this is kind of a list that I settled on by the end. With the rise of control. Yo, what's up, Vincent? I went to back down to 2 takedowns and up to 2 vanquish. I think with how many like blue-green control decks and stuff are coming out lately, I think that's good. Obi-Wan went back to the side, and I went to 3 regional governors. So it's possible that it'd be fine to do 2 regional and 3 takedown, but that was just like what I was trying out kind of at the end of this set. Do I want a mulligan? Kind of want a Sabine or an R2, but I don't know if it's worth mulliganing for those. I think between Takedown and Tarkentown were pretty good. I think we just do that. This is why I wanted Sabine or R2. Guess we kind of got bailed out there. Oh, thanks, Vince. How did you do at your PQ? I had some mixed results. I think I did pretty well overall. I went to 2 PQs, and I think I had a 10-3 record, so not bad. I don't think it's worth cashing in. Nice claim. He still has ECL up, which makes me want both of these Sentinels. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, my brother is pretty good. You played Odyssey? No, he plays there a lot. I used to live out there, and I played Odyssey a bunch, mostly. But I used to play mainly at Odyssey for X-wing minis. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is buff the arc. Okay. So far, so good. The fact he's not ambushing me right now is good. I feel safe with Yoda right now. Getting that attack in on the arc. Okay. Yeah. Against those control matchups where they have Avenger, it can be really rough. The usually against those kind of matchups, I'm really like gripping 5 resource turn. I care about on solo. I'm in those matchups. I'm like really trying to hold on to Vanquish as much as possible. Just because like I don't really have a lot of clean ways to deal with Avenger. Usually I have to like piece together answers for them. It's really tough. Like if you don't have a Vanquish or Fell the Dragon or something, you have to like make sure that you're putting you have to really make sure that you're putting ship in the air, like anything, like a arc or something, just to like park it up here, so that if they play Avenger, you can attack into it with the arc, put a couple damage on it, and then get a loot kill. Wrecker. Do I think I just claim? He's gonna be greedy. He's gonna attack. I'll attack. Yeah, knew it. All right. So now I got some work to do. Yeah, I've played it Odyssey a few times. Whenever I go out to LA, I try and play there for their weekly. I've played there like probably 3 or 4 times for SWU, but TV. I work in the TV business, and it's been so dead that I haven't had a lot of reasons to go out there lately. But I'm gonna be out there first week of March, and I'll probably try and come by for a weekly at Odyssey. So if I'm there, hi. All right. Okay, we baited out the wrecker attack. That's good. Now, the problem is that I have to kill Han so that he doesn't get Luke out this turn. So I have to burn takedown to do 1 damage to Han, which sucks. Oh, he doesn't have Luke. He's green. Duh. I keep on forgetting what base my opponents have. I've been like pretty bad. Like my play has not been good lately, I gotta say. Two damage? That sucks. I don't want to do 2 damage. Hmm. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill his K2. He's not gonna be able to resist killing Ray. Hopefully he just takes the kill with the Marine instead of going for the overwhelm damage from Wrecker. Damn it. Because now he's gonna play Luke. I'm in a really bad spot. Because if I play my Luke, he just wins basically. If I attack, I get a 17. I had to wait for him to attack so that his Luke couldn't kill mine, but why am I keep on thinking he has blue cards? Gotta wake up. I'm so used to playing against Hantu Blue. No, I trust me. I know I'm being dumb. Like I'm like so like I see like Han 2 leader, and it's just like in my brain that they have a blue base. Like I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't get out of my head that that I was playing against Han 2 blue and not Han 2 ECL. I think it's because I just like never play against Han 2 ECL. Um, okay, so that being said, do you think he has another reinforcement walker? Home one. Let's call home one because that's the one that we'll have the hardest time dealing with. Or we just lose. Yeah, I'm like so distracted, guys. Do you ever have those games where like I've had matches where I'm sitting down at a table in a tournament and I'm just like actually like I was playing against Jonathan Fisher one time and we were at like a weekly and I was playing a deck I don't normally play. I think I was like playing Han Yellow and thanks Lights Out. Yeah, those are cards that he would have in his deck for sure. um I was like playing against him with like Han Yellow and I was really tired. I just like, you know when you get tired you just get like so brain dead, like me right now. um I like messed up a play so bad that I was just like I gotta you like it was like turn 3 and I just had to like give him the win. I was like I can't play this game right now. No mulligan. All right, we're playing Cad Bane green, not Cad Bane Tarkentown. He does not have red cards in his deck, probably. um so this is probably, I'm guessing, yeah, dude, do not trust me for set 4 decks. I don't know if you've seen any of my set 4 decks yet, but actually no, the red Luke deck is actually like not bad, I think. I've been getting wins with that. So I'm assuming that this is like worse. I know I've actually played against this guy before. I'm assuming that this is like worse Boba. Do we pass? See if he's trying to do McClunky shit. Yeah. He's trying to do McClunky shit. They're always trying that stuff. I think I need to hold on to Conquer Dawn in case he's doing like TIE Phantoms. I'm gonna hold on to Vanquish also. Question is whether we like Sabine or R2 better. I think I might actually like R2 better here. Okay. I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna make a big R2. What set 4 decks have you guys been messing around with any of them? Mm. So far I just did red. Red Luke. I'll probably mess with blue Luke a little bit too. I think Luke is gonna be decent. It's just the main thing. I was beating everything except for like the Piet decks. Set 4 Piet is so fucking nasty. Do we care about being efficient here? I think I do. That's very... Yeah, I mean, I think most of the leaders have been revealed. I think there's only like 3 that haven't been or something like that. Put some damage on CAD. Okay. We just vanquish him. Seems good. I think this guy's running like Devastator type shit. Yeah, I think Luke's cool. Like the I wish it wasn't tied to like fighters, like because there's a lot of really good ships that are not fighters. Like all the new 3-cost Falcon seems pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna get him back now. Pillage is good. I think I want to pillage. Question is, I think it's safe to just kill CAD first. Because I want to kill like big shit. So whatever he plays, I was about to say, hopefully it's not a reinforcement walker, because otherwise he'll just be able to draw a card. Hmm. See. Village is a rough spot right now. I think I just have to kill the walker. Yeah, yeah. You have to attack with a fighter and then deal 1 damage. His other side's like um also has to be, he has to be on a fighter. I mean, there are a lot of good fighters, obviously, like A-Wing and stuff, but like when I was deck building, it just seemed to like kind of take me in some weird directions. The kind of want all these cards. Poe might be the odd man out. Okay, kills me there. Do I just claim and slam the Poe or slam the crate? I think I do. Or you can do anything funny. Okay. Must have another ambusher. Overall, not bad. I'm having to use a bunch of cards. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think villain space decks are going to be absolutely brutal to beat. Like the new Devastator is so insane. The like the Django triple dark raid decks that are just going to be able to like fucking uh play Devastator like super early. Either that or you need to do 1, 2. Um you know, do I want to? Is it worth playing the Luke to take out the Walker? I'm gonna paralyze it. He can't attack and draw. Yeah, power level's way up. Um, like I was playing a little. Like I accidentally played some set 4 earlier because I was All right, do I want to use another Luke? Hmm. Do you think it's worth using Luke to -6 the reinforcement walker? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I just play conservatively. I think I just kill Bosk. Start with. Okay, I was gonna say hopefully they don't McClunky me. What do we see? One Walker, one Cadbane, one All. I got a bunch of big shit left. Yeah, like the new Devastator is so sick. Like they can get it out really early with triple dark raid, with sneak attack, with all that shit, and then they can just like kill all your stuff. And with Django, the new Devastator can tap like 4 of your units. Really nasty. I want to kill Bazine so they can't McClunky. Although they probably would have done it already, right? And they probably would have just like right off the bat killed Luke. How many Bazines have we seen? One. He knows I have another Luke. Maybe I should have just slammed the regional governor called CAD. Now you can take all my ground units. Why did he do it that way? Now I can just get them all back. I mean, I do have to lose the Luke. My predictions for Ray TT, I don't know yet. It's it's really hard to evaluate the power level of a control deck early, like, well, in this case, like before like most of the set's been revealed, because we just like don't really have an idea of like what. It's hard to tell like how your answers are going to line up with their threats. Like I think that we have like all the tools, you know, already, but it it just depends on like how the meta forms up. Like early on in set 2, it looked really bad for Ray because the meta was like so wide. It was really hard to tell like what the problem decks were. It was really hard to like figure out like how to um okay, let's go in AFK. No. It was really hard to tell like what we were gonna have to do um to to like adapt to like all that range of decks. But as it became more clear like what the like top like 3 or 4 decks were, it became a lot easier to like be able to build our list around like answering those decks. Um all right. What are we gonna do here? We've seen 2 cads. Do I call like Maul? Um So yeah, I mean, if it becomes like the case that there's like a lot of like heavy space decks, like say like the Pia decks are really big, it'll also matter like what those decks push out. Because like right now, like I've like tried to play some games with like a you know what I would consider like what my like prediction for like what a set 4 raid deck would look like with just like the few like meager cards they've given us so far. Um, it was really tough because like I'm trying to build the deck around what decks are good right now. Like, you know, the Sabines and Django's and shit like that, while also trying to build it around um what decks might come in that'll also be good, but like that's not what's gonna happen, right? Like the new decks are gonna push some of those decks out. Like Sabine might end up being bad, right? So we don't like we might not have to like build our deck around. I don't think Sabine's gonna be bad, but I'm just like giving an example of like how the meta might change in the ways that are like kind of hard to predict. We robbed our force throw. I'm not really happy about. I think I have to kill the Bazine again. Does that make sense though? Like overwhelming barrage, bro. Like it's not a proactive deck, so it's hard. Uh, playable layer leader. I mean, there's definitely a bunch more rebels, right? I think we just kill this guy. We have 2 crates and 2 Lukes down. Do we resource Luke? No. Man, this is like a slugfest. Going toe to toe. We haven't seen a Vader yet. What else you got? Oh man, he had absolute fucking butt kiss in his hand. Do you have another Bazine that he's trying to figure out if he's going to smuggle? Why else would he not just claim? This is when I wish I had like Obi-Wan Kenobi in the main board. Okay. I mean, yeah. All right. GG. Why wouldn't he just take the overwhelm damage there? I feel like that was kind of a mistake on his part. Yeah, I think it was like I don't think it was that bad, the set. Like I had one PQ where I played all of the decks that were supposedly like bad matchups, and I went undefeated against them until the top cut when I played against Frank, and he beat me in the top 8 on his Sabine, which, you know, Sabine can do that, right? Let's see, what can we do here? I think I have to attack in a mall and draw a card. Pretty rough. All right. He had a lot of big shit that he played in that game. Yeah, I thought like I didn't I think like by the end of it wasn't that bad. Like um all the like the Django's and the Hans, even the Sabine, like I lost to Frank on Sabine, but I beat like all the other Sabines that I played. In the second PQ I went to um I lost to a Palpatine Red, which I think if I played them 100 times, I would probably beat them 80 times. Like I think that they like the first game I like smoked them so bad. And then the second and third games they like just had like the most insane draws I've ever seen. Like they would be like top decking. They would have no cards in their hand, and then they would have to palp flip, steal like some little like bullshit card, and they would have to like they would activate palp, and they drew like a Vader off the top, and like Vader like cascaded into something else, and then like next turn they play like a reinforcement walker, and then the turn after that they like are able to like go into playing like a Devastator. It was like one of those games where like they just top deck like every giant card off the top of their deck. So I ended up losing that match 2-1, and then my last match was against Pop Yellow, which is like the only like the worst matchup in the game. So other than that, like, you know, I lost to 2 Palpatines and I lost to a Sabine in PQs. I beat like a bunch of Hans, a bunch of all these other guys. So I thought it was like pretty, the deck felt pretty good at the end. Like, you know, you lose to Palpatine. Most decks lose to Palpatine. What were you having the most trouble with, Diego? I think Quinlan was like pretty tough, but it ended up being like fairly beatable. Oh, he must have nothing. He's playing Perilous. I think this Obi-Wan drew bad. The non-ECL like blue-green decks are not nearly as hard. Hmm. I wonder if I keep Kanan just a hedge against him having like takedown or something right now. Resupply. Alright, if you're gonna resupply, I am going to put a lightsaber on Kanan, and you're not gonna be able to flip. Or just do that. The giant killer got killed by Kanan Jarrus. Kanan's the giant killer now. After this game, I'll play a little bit set 3 stuff. Yeah, look at Kanan just going crazy. Maybe I should have saved the Dark in Town, but I think it's okay. Because he could have, yeah, I don't know. Quinlan TT and Django TT. All matchups seem to be hard. Yeah, I will say that. I will say that I've really been missing having Tech and Cassian. I really, really, really wish I had those in the deck right now. But I had to make space so that I could beat the the Quinlans and Djangos. So that's why the Cassians are out. Like if it like maybe at this point in the meta, like maybe I could squeeze them back in. But yeah, I had to make room for like more ships. I think he meant to kill something here, but bro. There we go. So you saw in that game, like that's why I don't have redemption in my deck anymore. He plays redemption for 8. It does nothing. It just dies, and then I just do like 12 damage to him that turn. So him healing 8, like literally just like made him last a little bit longer. Fetchin, I love mirror matches. I think mirror matches are fun with this deck. Compared to mirror matches in other decks, like Sabine, I don't think this one's bad. All right, let's do open format. I'm gonna play some of the red Luke. So the cards that I'm not sure about in this deck are Captain Tarkin. He's been underwhelming. I like to mulligan. No. Get rid of Frisk. I need to keep a Fang Fighter because he's gonna do pilot shit, right? Did I get rid of... maybe I get rid of the Falcon. Yeah, set 4 works. They're pretty good about getting the cards in like pretty quickly. Let's see. I want to keep K2SO if I have like some sort of presence on the ground. Because if you can't deal with it, this is why it's so hard. Set 4 is like you're. Maybe I don't think red 3 is gonna work out for me right now. Yeah, it took a while to get set 3 on Karabast because they were doing shit with this is why Luke's good. But, boom, killed you. The reason set 3 took a while is he says you can't see him. He says, fuck, good game. Like he forgot about Luke's ability. The reason set 3 took a while is because the devs that were working on Karabast had all moved over to working on like their upgraded version of Karabast that like is still yet to come out. So nobody was working on this like old version of Karabast. And then one of the other devs, like, because it's just like a group of guys, because it's like an open source kind of thing almost. One of the guys who had stepped away from it for a while came back, and he decided to take it under his wing. So, so that's why he basically like on his own decided to like get Karabast working again, and that's how that happened. All right. I think I'll get rid of K2 and K turn. Yeah, so that was so now that they have people that are still working on it again, it's back up. Do I just feed him C3PO? I think I do. Let him use his target town on it. Yeah. I'd rather that than one of my ships. So now I can do A-Wing and Biggs this turn. Unless he McClunkies. I guess maybe I shouldn't have piloted. I should have just like, because if he attacks in, although if he attacks in first action, he's not going to get his on attack trigger, so I guess that's okay. Do I Tarkin Town? I think I don't. I think I just attack base. I mean, this is an aggro deck, believe it or not. See if he takes the trade. If he doesn't take the trade right now, then I just use Luke ability and ping him off. Clunky. Oh man. Bosk. Fuck you. I hate your ass, Bosk. I don't have a ship for Luke. This is the downside of the pilot leaders. Is not only do they have to have a ship to deploy into, but the ship also has to be untapped because like otherwise you just don't get your leader. Like that was one thing that I didn't think about. Is like you have to like deploy your leader into an untapped ship. So you can't do the shit like you do right now where you just like attack in with everything and then deploy your leader like last action to try and get damage in at the end of the turn. You have to be able to like make sure that you have a guy to drop into. Four, 7, 9 damage. A lot. Yeah, this is a pretty bad matchup. It's really hard to keep ships in the air. Because like the whole win condition for this deck is being able to like is be able to get like double attacks in. Mm. Rough. Maybe 4 or 5. I think he beat me. It says Luke wins though. I'm taking that as a win. Yeah, so the whole way I win with this is like I have aggression to untap my units. So I can like even with like Biggs or Fisk on a A-wing, I can attack for a bunch and then aggression untap because they still have 3 or less. The A-wing still has 3 or less power with the +2/+2 on it, so they can swing for 10 a turn with aggression. And then I also have where is it? Where's the Quagrin turn? Oh yeah, and then the Quagrin turn lets you untap with a fighter or transport with 6 or less power. So with Luke on an A-wing is 6 power. So he can swing for 8, he can swing for 16 a turn with K turn, and if you do it twice, then it's 24 a turn. So you can get just like these huge, it's like massive damage from your leader. I'm gonna mulligan because I want a turn 1 ship, and I did not. That was a really, really bad. Okay, do that. And then C3PO is in there because I have like 24, I don't know, I have like a lot of 3 drops. So turn 1 C3PO is pretty decent. Although I've had like 3 or 4 C3PO activations so far in this stream and have not hit one once. Pretty cool. And risk costing 2 sucks. I don't like it. We're swinging for 16 a turn by having Luke Skywalker on an A-Wing, which is 6 power. And then we have but he attacks for 8, the A-Wing ability, and then Koigren turn readies a fighter with 6 or less power. So you can ready the A-Wing again and then attack for another 8. And then it only costs 3, so if you have 2 of those in your hand on your flip turn, you can attack again for 24 damage. Let's see, 4. Probably gonna have to play aggression. Or I could do, I'm gonna discard fit. Worth defeating R2? Probably not, actually. All right. Yeah, Tarkin I just never have a chance to play. Comes out on 5. He's so big. Okay, so that means I don't want to play Fang, right? Yeah, nothing. That's, what is it, 5 now? 5 misses? Okay, so he didn't play. That's pretty cool. Um, Yeah, he's playing around aggression, I think, because he knows that I can just kill his stuff. Um, do 3 damage. Do 3 damage to a unit. Then I do this. Not gonna be enough. I can do 11 damage now. Wait. Why won't it let me do that? The fighter. So I he would have 4 more damage on his base. He'd be at 21. Yeah, so we won. K-turn beat it. K-turn won us the game. Yeah, he was saying trench run isn't working right now. So trench run is it lets me attack for +4 or +0, and then they discard 2 cards from their defending player's deck. Deal unpreventable damage equal to the difference in discarded cards costs this unit. But I had you know, my ship had 8 health, so there's pretty much like no 2 cards in his deck that could do, like, the difference would be 8. You know, most likely I'm going to take like a maximum of like 4 damage from his deck. So X I had, yeah, +5 hit points. But yeah, so you see how it works though. I hope you guys see the vision. It just does like way more damage than people think is going to be coming. So I don't know if that deck is going to be good enough. Like once people know what it does. But I also have the sideboard of Chaos of War to be able to like finish people off that way. Which I think might be good against control decks. But so far, the hard thing has been against like the Piets. The Piets, like, they play like the reason I have to have like I added Sabines and K2SOs and stuff like that, Cassian, is because if you have to be able to kill like Piet leader like as soon as he comes down, otherwise you just get smoked by like a million Star Destroyers. Like they play Star Destroyers like so fast and so many of them. And like if you don't like kill them by the time they get like either of their devastators out, it's just like it's a wrap. Alright, I'm gonna play one more with this Bosk yellow. Alright. Alright, we have a ship. We'll roll with that. Question is, do I need to keep 2? I think I'm not gonna keep 2. Just in case he kills the first one. I don't really know what this Bosk yellow is gonna be up to. So we're gonna be flying kind of blind. Alright. Doing Bosk land speeder stuff. Okay. We have open fire. Okay, he's gonna death mark it too. We have a Fang Fighter now though. That's cool. The first action we get some damage in. He's gonna death mark it. Gonna kill his guy. Bring it back. We attack. We attack. What are you doing, homie? He was rewinding because he didn't draw a card, and it's like, yeah, I played Fang Fighter, man. That's why he didn't draw a card. Now we attack. He just jumped through a lot of hoops for nothing. I think he might concede. I feel like this is the kind of guy who's going to concede here. Maybe not. All right, Dengar. Do you think we can let Dengar live? Hmm. Let's see. Let's just try and aggro him out. Yeah, you guys see the vision, right? Aggression, I think, is going to be fucking awesome in this set. Being able to defeat all the upgrades. Being able to kill leaders with aggression is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, lots of upgrade, but the thing that's good about the upgrade removal in this deck is it's like it's not upgrade removal that I have to go out of my way for. Like it's all upgrade removal that's just like doing what I already want to be doing with the deck. He just bravadoed, forgetting what my leader ability does. And now we just win. Dude, that's what, 6? 6 misses? Oh, I forgot. I could have won there. I had a Cassian. I missed lethal. All right, one more. No, I said that was my last game, but I feel like we're rolling with this deck. Terrible hand, I think, but it actually might be okay. The open fires, I think will actually be good. Open fire, like after he puts like his upgrades on. Get 2-for-1s. Like if he like plays a ship and then puts RTT2 on it or something. Because we'll have initiative going into turn 2. An R2. I put Luke on a Anakin's whatever fighter. So it didn't have any abilities, just a 2/3. Best looking card in SWU, like in the entire game? That's a good question. Honestly, like a lot of what I think are the best looking cards are cards that are like not playable. Like I think like maximum firepower I think is one of the best looking cards. Let me think about this. How do we want to do this? Put Frisk on and then yeah, I do Frisk. He's choosing Tarkentown. We just put all the damage there, and then watch this shit. Yeah, Ray Legendary. Yeah, I think like the Kylo and Ray, both of them are really good. Those cards both look really cool. New item unit. Yeah, that card looks good. I like that a lot. All right, so let me see. Let me see how I can do this. Biggs only gives 1. They'll still die. I can trade the A-Wing. Yeah, I just trade the A-Wing. Use Luke ability. Yeah, I have hyperspeed. Oh, did that. But I have Tarkentown, so he just, I mean, him using a card to make me use Tarkentown seems not that great. All right, here's a question. Is it worth it to just get Biggs on? I think it is. there's some cards that I think look really good that are like even more unplayable than maximum firepower. Let's see. I'm kind of giving up our shit right now, but I'm gonna deal 4 damage. Draw a card. Like there's one, like what was it, like the Jawa from like set 1, I think looks like the hyperspace on that card actually looks really good. Okay, so I've got 2k turns, so I can do 15 damage this turn. Um Brutal. Do I think it's worth it to just put Luke onto this fighter? No, I think I just untap this guy. Do you see how bad we just stunted on this this Wedge Antilles this game? Okay. Anyway, that's the mono red Luke. I think it's pretty cool. It's super fun to play. It has lots of little tricks that people don't expect. I don't know if it's gonna be good once people know what it does, but I think it has like a lot of good tools. I think it's cool. It has a good name. If any of you guys are in the Patreon, I'm assuming you all are, that are listening. I have the deck list in the deck list forums if you want to check it out. Let me know what you think, if there's anything you want to change about it. I'm not sure about Captain Tarkin. That might change into something else. Like Captain Tarkin could change into like Poe Dameron or something like that. I could see Poe fitting in this list pretty well. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. And I will do more. I'm gonna try and do these like every day around lunchtime, like around noon my time. And you guys feel like